So y'all, that was just a few of our marital expectations that we have shared with y'all. If you're married, share with us some of you guys' marital expectations. And if you're not married, then tell me, what are you looking for in your significant other one day? Or in a friendship. Hey guys, it's Maya.
And Ty, what's good?
And welcome back to another episode of Ask the Robinsons. Okay. All right, y'all.
Right.
So we kind of went off and deviated from the questions. We still have a few questions, but continue to ask more questions, and let's get into it. So we talked about our marital expectations list before we got married. Our marriage counselor, we cannot stress enough. We stressed in our last video. Carrington was an absolute blessing to us, y'all, like in so many ways. Like I said in my last video, he definitely laid the foundation for our marriage, and he helped us in so many ways, so we're very grateful to him. But this is one of the things that he came up with that was super helpful for our marriage, so we're just going to talk about them. Okay, so how it was laid out is he gave us a paper with both of our marital expectations, and then he gave us a paper with our marital expectations, what we have together. So I'm just going to read off of some of mine, and then Ty's going to give what he wrote so that you guys can see the differences or how ours was alike.
Yeah.
Okay, so you want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first. All right, so my marital expectations, first section is religion. And I said, I expect to pray together and have Bible study every day / night, talk to God every day, acknowledge him daily. That was my section for religion.
Okay, and my section for religion was we need to study the word by ourselves. So it was important for us to have our own personal time. And then we also study the word together. And we said about 1 or 2 times a week for us to study the word together, but we also need to have our personal relationship, and always keeping God in the center of our marriage, and going to church or watching church and studying the word.
Next section is finances. And what I wrote down was I expect to have a personal account and a joint account with us together.
Okay. Finances, for me, I put Maya's personal, like having my own personal, him having his own personal, and then us having a joint banking and a joint savings.
All right. Next section, health / fitness. I wrote down I want to work out at least 2 to 3 times a week. Continue to be cautious how I eat. And back then, I wanted to be pescatarian. I tried it out, but that didn't work out for me. Thanksgiving was coming up, and if y'all ain't seen the last video that she posted on Thanksgiving, yeah, you'll see why I ain't pescatarian no more. So.
All right, and for my health and fitness, and I'm laughing at myself too, y'all. I'm not just laughing at him, okay? But work out 2 to 3 times a week, and I can't even do one. Okay, do some together, like work out some together. Y'all, I think we did that in the first year of our marriage. Okay, eating clean foods, staying vegetarian. I am not vegetarian anymore. And Ty starting to dive into pescatarian, meal preps, and all the things. That's what we said.
Next section is raising children. All right, and I wrote down, I expect us to communicate with one another on what we think is best for our children. Compromise, come to a mutual agreement.
Okay.
When it comes to making decisions with our children.
Yeah. All right, for raising kids, I want 3 to 4 kids. I said talk to each other before giving an answer to our children. I want them in private schools. They have to play a sport, be active in some way. We will show each other respect so that they will show us respect in return, and also the people around them. So just being that example for our children was important to me. And wanting our marriage to be an example for our children, because we are the first example to them on what love looks like. So holding that at a high standard.
Yeah. Next section is household duties. All right, and I wrote down, I expect to provide, protect, take out the trash, assist with anything needed around the house. If we have a house and we have a big yard, I'll cut the grass. Sometimes I might hire somebody to come cut it for us if I don't feel like it. But yeah, I'm gonna take care of the yard.
Yeah, for sure. All right, my household duties. I said I believe in 50-50. If I cook, you clean. If he washes, I fold. Just we both doing something. But the only thing that I said I will not be doing is taking out the trash. And I can be honest and let you guys know that I haven't had to do that. Good job, babe. Love you.
All right, so next section is intimacy. And I wrote down, I expect to have sex at least 5 to 6 times a week. It's not that now, but that's what it was back then. Yeah, we compromised.
And for intimacy, I would say 3 to 4 times a week. But I am supposed to submit, so 9 out of the 10 times, I should be fulfilling the needs of my husband. That's what I put down for myself. That was a way for me to push because I was not in the mindset of ready to be able to, like, when he said 5 to 6, 5 to 6. Whew. But I'll submit. And that's one thing Carrington taught us is that, your body ain't your own. So if my husband wants it, I have a duty to fulfill his needs. And that was hard for me, y'all. But if y'all want to see more about the intimacy and everything we talked about, go to our last video. But I guess I took it in a different perspective than Ty took it as far as this question goes. I said having boundaries with your family, friendships, praying for godly friendships and relationships and couples who are married to come into our lives. And I put a boundary on, I don't like that little friend girl situation. And no friend boys. Like, it's, you know what I mean? Like, I just don't like that, me personally. If that makes me bad, then I'm so sorry. But then, okay, y'all, that was the last of the questions. Now let's talk about our marital expectations, what we chose and decided to do together based off of our list.
All right.
So you want to read the first one, babe?
Yeah. All right. So for religion, we did pray daily together and also pray as individuals. Daily Bible study or devotional. Individual daily routine with God. So talking to God daily.
Okay. And then for finances, what we chose to do together is an individual account and then a joint account.
For health, we'll work out 2-3 times a week and be cautious of our eating. And I wrote pescatarian again, but I'm not pescatarian anymore.
It's okay, baby.
I can't do it.
Couldn't do it.
I couldn't. I tried, though.
Okay. And then the next one is raising children. So we agreed on 3 to 4 kids. We're going to partner on decisions. We did say private school. That is kind of lenient. We're not 100% set on private school, and we're not 100% set on public. We just said private, but we don't know yet. Kids have to be in extracurricular activities. They have to be active inside and outside. And we are going to be the example to and show them how to respect others. So those are the things that we agreed on.
Mm-hmm. And for our household duties, we said 50-50 on duties, but I'll take out the trash. Mm-hmm.
Okay, y'all, then we have intimacy. And what we said for intimacy is we would have sexy time 3 times a week. We will have a daily pursuit for each other. And then we have a date night once a week.
Mm-hmm. All right. And for friendships, if we have friends that come over to stay, the max 3 days. 3-day stay. Every 2 months, we take a trip to see family. No opposite sex friends. And bi-weekly, we take time with friends, to miss each other.
Awesome. And then, guys, so he signed it, then I signed it, and then we dated. So this was dated for June 13th, 2022. And we are about to come into we are in 2025, and we're about to be on 3 years of marriage. So as you would think, there's a lot that has changed, and we need to reevaluate our marital expectations. So maybe we'll just sit down and redo our list. So let me know, is that something you guys would want to do? Let us know what worked for us, what we were doing on this list, and what we didn't do so well on this list. And maybe we can make another list and share that with you guys of some new marital expectations that we have for each other. So let us know if that's something you're interested in. So y'all, that was just a few of our marital expectations that we have shared with y'all. If you're married, share with us some of you guys' marital expectations. And if you're not married, then tell me, what are you looking for in your significant other one day? Or in a friendship?
All right, y'all. That's it for today's video of
Ask the Robinsons. And we will see y'all next week. We love y'all. Bye.